So, last week I talked about the effects of grief and what I felt like it did to my mother and how it could have possibly felt to her. I don't know all of her feelings. All I know and all I can account for is what I saw and what she shared with me. And I talked about how spiritually, when you lose more than one person, how the passing of them can coincide. When my brother was alive, he talked a lot about how he could not stand long funerals. He didn't like long, drawn out funerals, sad singing. No, it's like we need to get in and get out. And so when we had our mother's funeral, it was a beautiful homegoing. Of course, very emotional. But we sent her out very lovely. And it was short. It wasn't long. I will say that it felt long because it was my mother. And so when you're burying, when you have to put a loved one down into the ground, when you have to give them back to the earth, when you have to give them back to God, of course it's going to feel long and drawn out, even if we was just out there for 5 minutes. So the funeral basically was short. There was no sad singing at all. Not that I can remember. When we had my brother's funeral, it was short. But it was not short because that's the way that we planned it, necessarily. On the day of my brother's funeral, it was raining. It was cloudy. I was set to sing a song. Another young man was set to give a sermon. I sung the song. I sung His Eye is on a Sparrow, Lauryn Hill version. Sung that. And then I sat down, and then shortly after, the wind kicked up, the weather got bad, and came and blew everything over. And the funeral was over. If I am to be honest, it felt like, I'm going to let you sing this song, little sis. I'm going to let a few people say what it is that they need to say. But after that, y'all got to get up out of here. Because I told you I don't like all that slow singing. And all this said, let's get up and get out of here. It felt like him and God had a talk on the other side. And God said, noted. Do I know if that's what happened spiritually? I don't know.